I got to tell you that normally, considering the fact that Teddy Bridgewater's in the house and that seemed to have infused the Minnesota Vikings just a little bit, that it would be popular to go along the lines of, well, you know, the Minnesota Vikings are going to roll up into Green Bay and they're going to handle their business. However, the key thing is that they're going to be at Lambeau Field. They're going to be on the home turf of the bad man that he is, who returned to being a bad man last week against your Chicago Bears.
A shock to you.
And I'm telling you right now, although I expect Teddy Bridgewater to play, okay, Teddy Bridgewater to play.
He's so good, he can be Terry.
He can be whatever he wants right now. The bottom line is very, very simple. He ain't the bad man. That bad man is Aaron Rodgers. Now, I do understand they have thrown me for a loop here. I didn't expect once AP went down, obviously he's out because of his whole child abuse situation. I didn't expect this kid, Jared McKinnon, to come out of the woodwork and do what he did. But the guy had 18 carries for 135 yards, albeit against an Atlanta defense that is highly suspect. But Green Bay isn't exactly the Seattle Seahawks or the San Francisco 49ers. So as far as I'm concerned, if you're capable of doing it against Atlanta, you're capable of doing it against Green Bay. I also saw this dude. I'm expecting Cordarrelle Patterson to really step up and do his thing. He only had 2 receptions last week. The dude that did it was this kid, Jarius Wright. 8 receptions, 132 yards. I'm kind of shocked by all of this. So you got Wright. You still got Greg Jennings. You still got Cordarrelle Patterson. All right, this kid McKinnon, if he could do some things, they can make things interesting. I expect a battle. But in the end, you are in Green Bay. You are going up against that bad man, Aaron Rodgers, okay? Jordy Nelson is still there. Randall Cobb, there was a sighting last week.
There was a big
so I'm looking at it from the perspective that Green Bay is getting their groove back, okay? They understand they don't need to go 2-3. Aaron Rodgers told us to relax, pump the brakes. That's what we did. And next thing you know, he responded the way a champion and a great player responds. And I anticipate.
Wait, he's a champion?
No.
Aaron Rodgers.
I'm sorry. He doesn't have a Super Bowl championship.
When was that? Oh, it was a long time ago.
He forgot.
I forgot. You know, it's been so long.
But you remember Tom Brady. Wow. You remember Tom Brady.
Got 3.
You remember Tom. Well, I'm sorry. Aaron Rodgers wasn't even a quarterback when Tom Brady was winning Super Bowls. So that was a long time ago.
It's not like New England has played in 3 straight AFC championship games. But go ahead.
I'm sorry. And Aaron Rodgers simply won a Super Bowl. You call it whatever you want. So what?
I don't know.
They win every year. Peyton Manning has won Super Bowl in 16 years. I don't hear you saying anything about him. Be quiet, zip it until I finish my point. The point that I'm trying to make to you is that the Packers are going to win this game tonight because they're at Lambeau Field. They're on their home turf, and this is a divisional game, and they know they don't need to lose even more ground against Detroit. I'm picking the Packers to win tonight's game 33-24.
33-24. You know, it's interesting. As you made your case, it sounded to me a whole lot suspiciously like you were having to talk yourself into the bad man who is Aaron Rodgers.
You can believe what you want. You're usually wrong anyway, so I mean, you're wrong here. No, I wasn't.
I think you have some trepidation about this pick. Well, that's what I just heard.
No, I don't have
any
trepidation. I always have a little bit of trepidation when it comes to Green Bay's defense.
Okay.
But I have no trepidation about Aaron Rodgers. I have no trepidation about him. He's a bad man, Skip.
You know what? He was a bad man against the Chicago Bears at Soldier Field.
Yes, he was.
No shock to me because I predicted he would be a bad man. You did not, but that's okay.
Oh,
so back to your team, your Green Bay Packers. And I look at
psychology.
24th overall in defensive efficiency. They're just not very good on defense. And I look at their running game, ranked 28th in the National Football League. 28?
I'm not happy.
Where's Eddie Lacy? I don't know. He's not sure. He doesn't say. He says he's not very comfortable in the shotgun, trying to run out of the shotgun. So I look at this football team, and you said you did have a Randall Cobb sighting, but it's sort of bad man or bust for the Green Bay Packers, right? Isn't he the whole show now?
I agree with that.
So when he says to RELAX, you know, it's all on him to make you relax, right? Because he either has to have a huge game or I don't think they're very good without him being the bad man that he often is. I'll give you often. So now let's swing it around to the other quarterback. Will Teddy Bridgewater play tonight? I don't know for sure. They're saying it's more of a game time decision. Maybe there's been some report here in the last 5 minutes that I don't know about, but they haven't said anything yet. I'm going to guess that Teddy Bridgewater will play. He said he felt pretty good.
So am I.
Right? So let's guess that he does.
I'm making my assumption. The assumption he's going to.
All right. So I'm going to base my pick on the fact that Teddy will play at Lambeau Field, and that, frankly, I think he's going to play like a rookie tonight. Okay. Just tonight. This is prime time Thursday night, by yourself football. And Stephen A., I'm not going to back off what I thought of Teddy before the draft. He had an absurdly great first game last week, just absurdly great. 19 to 30 for 317, and he ran it 5 times for 27 yards. A QBR of 85.6 on a scale of 100.
Was impressive.
It was spectacular. Did he catch Atlanta a little by surprise? And we're talking about a reeling Atlanta that is just coming apart at the seams now after they demolished Tampa, right?
Now they're having more problems on the offense.
They've lost 2 more starters. Okay, that's a whole nother issue.
Whole nother issue.
So Minnesota wins at Minnesota 41-28. And I will say this for Mike Zimmer. He can really coach defense. And all of a sudden, they're 12th in the NFL in points allowed. That's pretty good. So every game, except for the New England game where it got out of hand because they had some special teams turnovers, they hang in because the defense is hanging in. It's keeping them in the ball game. So I'm going to say that tonight Aaron Rodgers has another what I would call great game. I'm going to say that Aaron Rodgers puts up 30 points and that Teddy Bridgewater is going to have a long night. I'll give him 17 because Green Bay is so bad on defense, but I'll say Teddy throws his first couple of interceptions because that's just usually what happens to rookies. We both picked Green Bay to win this division. You hanging in with that?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
I think we both picked the Lions to win a wild card.
Yes.
I'm definitely hanging in with that, and I'm going to hang in with my pick.
I certainly didn't pick Chicago to go to the playoffs, I can tell you that.
Neither did I.
If I did, I had amnesia that day.
Yep. 30-17.
Okay, and Stephen A. says 33-24.